community to ensure success for all students. All students graduate with the skills, capacities, and confidence needed to succeed in a rapidly changing world.
Thank you. And then Philip again will continue to read the Land Acknowledgement District Statement.
The Palm Springs Unified School District acknowledges the Cahuilla as the original stewards of the land on which the Palm Springs Unified School District facilities now sit. We are grateful to have the opportunity to work with the indigenous people in this place. We pay our respect to the Cahuilla people, past, present, and emerging, who have been here since time immemorial.
Thank you. Okay, so as we proceed, we'll look at report of closed session items. Clerk Arnett, are there any closed session items to report?
There are no closed session items to report.
Okay. And then next, our approval of agenda item 8. Can I get a motion to approve the agenda as presented tonight?
I move the motion.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion passed. Next, our school board member reports will be presented by Mount San Jacinto School Student Board Member Matthew Pozoles and our Rancho Mirage High School Student Board Member Philip Gonzalez. First, we'll have Matthew from Mount San Jacinto High School come before us and tell us about his school.
Hello everyone, my name is Matthew Pozuelos. This is my February 13th presentation. We had our academic awards assembly on January 17th where several of the students from the CC campus and EWIC campus got their awards. And on the 24th we had our Do the Right Thing awards where Jake Baker, sorry if I pronounce this wrong, Adugas got his award. He ended up helping a family get off of a mountain, I believe. Oh, a roof. Sorry. Okay, the Riverside County Student of the Month for January 29th was Grisel Lopez Aguilar, or Aguirre. Every Student Succeeding Award for January 29th went to Layla Mills. And then our MSJ Teacher of the Year, Mr. Cologne, for February 5th. He's been with us for a long time. He also coaches soccer, and he is an ASB. He's an advisor for the EWEC campus. Our MSJ Career Fair was on February 7th. We had the military, we had the firemen and the paramedics come to the campuses and explain their jobs and see if that's what we wanted to do after our graduation. And we also had our district FAFSA night on February 8th where all the students went to go and get their FAFSAs done to get into a college of their choice. And then we also had our MSJ soccer teams where the EWEC boys beat the CC campus by 6-1. The girls played to a tie 0-0. And then, thank you. This is my presentation for February.
Thank you, Matthew. Next, we'll invite our student board member, Philip Gonzalez from Rancho Mirage High School.
All right. Hello, my name is Philip Gonzalez. I'm the Rancho Mirage High School Student Board Representative. Today is February 13, 2024. This year we had 4 sports in CIF, including our boys basketball, our cheer team, our boys soccer team, and our boys and girls wrestling teams. Starting off, we have our boys basketball team. In round one, they won against Desert Christian Academy. In round two, they won against the California Condors. And today they are going against Northview High School. And next we have our cheer team. Our cheer team had their cheer send-off, which is a night when they went to Palm Desert High School to be able to showcase like their routines for CIF for the following day. And that following day, they went to Martin Luther King High School and were able to compete. They ended up getting top 10, and this was our cheer team's first year ever going to CIF. And we also have our boys soccer team. They are our Desert Empire League champions. In round one of CIF, they won against Marshall High School, and in round two, they won against University Prep. And today, they're also going against Esperanza. And for our boys and girls wrestling team, we had our Desert Empire League tournament at the end of the year at La Quinta High School. The top three were able to qualify for CIF, and we had 11 people qualify. And the fourth place was able to be an alternate at CIF, and we had 3 of those. I was able to see Charlie there at our league tournament. So, our girls traveled to Marina High School, and our boys traveled to John Glenn High School. And the top 8 for the girls at CIF made it to Masters, which is the next tournament, and we had 1. Next, we have our first ever dance team invitational, where we had performances from our own dance team, our dance classes, and we also had programs from Desert Hot Springs High School, Beaumont High School, Xavier College Prep, and Palm Springs High School, along with other dance groups throughout the valley. And our Rancho Mirage High School 2024 Teacher of the Year was Mr. Will Bodner. He is our Race Academy teacher, and yeah. We also had our Semester 1 academic assembly, which honors students for their academic achievements, and we also acknowledge those that had perfect attendance. And our World Quest team this year went to the 19th Annual Academic World Quest Competition, hosted by the World Affairs Council of the Desert. They ended up getting 3rd place and the Spirit Award. And finally, we have our Club and Course Rush. This is for our AP classes, our academies, and our clubs to be able to showcase their groups and be able to try to get more people involved throughout our campus. And we also got a special visit from the district to show off the drone soccer. Thank you.
Thank you, Matthew and Philip. And before we go on to the next item, would you like to tell us about anyone that's here to support you in the audience at all?
I would just like to thank all of you guys. You guys help us with a lot of things that we do on a daily basis. Like, this gives us the courage to actually come and speak to people more and present what we like to do at school and things that we actually do in our schools. I find it fun, and it helps that you guys let us come over here and do this.
Thank you. How about you, Philip?
I'd like to thank the board, and I'd also like to thank my principal, Dr. Haga, and my ASB advisor, Mr. Brian Beliveau, and also my ASB president, Mrs. Madison Davenport. She helps me through a lot.
Thank you so much. Good to see you all here. Next, we have a special recognition to recognize and commend our Palm Springs Unified School District counselors for their hard work and dedication, and we'll have a PowerPoint presentation.
When I first started, there were no national standards that counselors followed. I never
Thank you. Good evening. Good evening, President Durrell, board members, as well as Dr. Senior A and cabinet members. I'm Lisa Todd. I'm Director of Student Services. With me tonight is Marisol Guerrero. She is our counselor on special assignment for Student Services. Both of us have experience as school counselors within the district, and our roles now are to support our counselors and help them develop strong, comprehensive school counseling programs. Marisol is able to provide coaching for our counseling teams, as well as mentoring for our newest counselors. And we really appreciate the opportunity to be able to speak and talk about the important work of our school counselors. Last week was our National School Counseling Week, and the theme this year was standards-based, student-focused. And it's not always known that counselors utilize 3 sets of standards to develop their counseling programs, including professional standards and competencies, ethical standards, and student standards that include mindsets and behaviors. Counselors, school counselors on campuses are leaders that encourage access to equity, access and equity, and then are leaders that help to contribute to a culture of success for all of our students.
Good evening. So we will now share a brief video that demonstrates how Palm Springs Unified School District counseling programs are standards-based and student-focused.
When I first started, there were no national standards that counselors followed. I now use standards to develop a counselor curriculum that drives my instruction.
I advocate for the school counseling profession by communicating what we're doing in our school counseling program with staff and with parents, as well as collaborating with teachers and community stakeholders to further support our school counseling program.
To provide a supportive and safe environment for all students so they thrive not only academically, but more importantly socially and emotionally here at school and also in the community around them.
The reason why I'm student focused is because I want students to see, even though they're struggling in school now and maybe having trouble, that doesn't mean that they're not going to be good at school forever. I want them to be able to communicate, to have a voice, to be able to speak out and tell us why they're not doing good in school. I was too scared to do that. So the reason why I'm student focused is I'm giving them confidence, motivation, and strength to be able to communicate.
Hi, I'm John Prince, school counselor here at Desert Springs Middle School. And I think the ask a standard that's most important to me is everyone, which is all students can learn and all students can succeed. I think sometimes we get in our heads and get in our own space and we kind of forget to treat every student every day, just like our equity statement says.
And I advocate for the school counseling position by making connections with as many students as I can. I want to be one of the positive influences that make a difference.
The things that I do as a counselor is I use Ask a Student standards to develop interventions that focus on 2 main things. Firstly, focusing on social skills for students so they know how to be good friends and use empathy to drive kindness and good decisions in the classroom and around campus.
Hello, my name is Consuelo Flores, currently a prevention specialist pursuing my master's in school counseling. My dedication is rooted in a student-focused philosophy. Aligned with the ASCA standards, I aspire to be a guiding force, empowering students to overcome challenges and reach their full potential.
Thank you very much.
Thank you both. That was really important for us to see and meet the counselors up close. Next, we will look at the foundation updates, right? I'm sorry. We're going to honor our classified and certificated employees of the month, and the board will come down to the floor, all of us.
We have videos first. President Terrell? Yeah.
Could we give a hand for the digital media interns who created these wonderful videos? Let's give them a hand. Thank you. So we'll go down to the floor with the board and our student board members and welcome our honorees up to receive their awards.
So you start. Yeah. All right. So I'll first start off, and I'll take the first one, and Sergio will take the next one. So Alondra Villarreal. Alondra started working at Palm Springs Unified School District in 2022. Although Alondra is a new paraprofessional duties, she works diligently to learn new roles to support. Oh, yeah, can we have you come up, please, Alondra? Sorry. Is Alondra here? No? Okay. Do you want me to start over? All right. So Alondra assists teachers with planning instructions and activities to support all students. Alondra ensures that students feel nurtured, valued, and respected. She goes above and beyond to make sure that students flourish academically, socially, and economically.
I want to congratulate Cheyenne Ledesma. Cheyenne Ledesma had worked for the Palm Springs Unified. She's here? Cheyenne Ledesma? No. Okay. Cheyenne Ledesma had worked for Palm Springs Unified School District for 9.5 years. She has an amazing ability to form relationships with all students, staff, and parents. She is often the first person that many teachers seek out when they need assistance with translating. Cheyenne ensures that all students feel respected, heard, and valued every day. Cheyenne takes the initiative wherever she knows a task must be completed and always goes above and beyond to ensure that all students become more confident, fluent readers, and find their passion for reading. Cheyenne does everything with a caring heart and a positive attitude.
So I'll do Maria Espedicueta in here? No. So Maria Espedicueta has worked for Palm Springs Unified School District for 21 years. Maria provides reading intervention support for 44 students in 1st through 5th. She constantly seeks opportunities to help teachers and students. She reviews data and actively seeks advice from readers, teachers, and ensures that all students are successful and do their best. She is considerate, kind, respectful, and has a heart for helping others. Maria goes above and beyond in her work as a paraprofessional to ensure that all students become more confident, fluent readers, and she's always the first to offer help in any task. Alondra, Cheyenne, and Maria, on behalf of Palm Springs Unified School District, Two Bunch Palm Elementary, and the governing board and administration, it is our pleasure to present you with these plaques of recognition as a classified employee of the month for February 24th. And it looks like they're not here, so we'll move on.
Is Cindy Beaulieu here? Boy, we struck out tonight. They're a great team, though. Cindy Beaulieu has worked for the Palm Springs Unified School district for nearly 4 years. She embodies excellence in her position and showcases a deep commitment to enhancing literacy education. Mrs. Ballou is an integral member of the site literacy team. She goes above and beyond to compile resources and readily shares her expertise to help fellow teachers when needed. Cindy has established strong connections with parents, students, and the public through several after-school events. Cindy's leadership, community involvement, and distinguished accomplishments, such as organizing literacy nights and providing internal volunteer support for many of our events on campus, make her an asset to the Two Bunch Palms community. Mrs. Ballou, on behalf of the students and the staff of Two Bunch Palms Elementary School, members of the governing board and administration, it's a pleasure to present you with this plaque of recognition as Certificated Employee of the Month, February 2024.
Okay, so we'll move on to our presentation, the Foundation Updates 0810. And Dr. Kovacs will introduce Ms. Ellen Goodman, our director.
Yes, we have our director of our foundation, Ellen Goodman, and she will be presenting our Q2 update.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Madam President and board, school board, and Dr. Signoret and cabinet, thank you for having me. I will present on our Q2 overview for the foundation. Okay. Aha. It's pretty standard, the template. This is really for your reading pleasure, the statement of purpose for the foundation. Here are the highlights. This is everything that we've done in Q2. There's a whole list of items that happened from October through December, but the areas that are underlined, we will go through that in a little more detail. So that's our wellness centers, school gardens, the Modernism t-shirt contest, year-end appeal, our student mentor resource training, or SMART, and early childhood math project. International exchange project with San Miguel as well. On the left side, or possibly on the right side of your screen, the completed wellness centers are listed. Those are all the wellness centers that are up and running and operational. Our upcoming wellness centers, these are in order of intention. There could be a switch or a flip, just really depending on the donor's requirement for reporting. So we might have to flip one or two. But our next wellness center that we are working on is Bubbling Wells Elementary School. And then all of our future wellness centers are listed. So there is the campaign that every single school will have a wellness center. The next slide is just a few photos for anyone who was not able to attend or stop by the Cielo Vista Charter Wellness Center. That's the top photograph. Most of us are familiar with the way our rooms look at our schools. We do try, when we have our plaque dedications, to show before and after photos so the community and our donors know what the transformation looks like. And we did do 2 presentations of plaque dedications that included our donors. The one presentation at Cielo Vista Charter is with the Measure J Commission and the City of Palm Springs. And then the center photo at the bottom is Rancho Mirage High School, and that's Eisenhower Health. And then the other photo is the transformation of the Palm Springs High School Wellness Center really, I encourage everyone, if you can, to either stop by, and in the next few weeks, we will have a dedication. Again, that is Eisenhower Health, who underwrote the cost of that. It's amazing. I just wanted to add this. This is Vitrek. I spent a lot of time in Q2 with student services, particularly our nurse, our behavioral and mental health coordinator, and from risk management, where we began working with Vitrek to build a back-end system to be able to track the use of the Wellness Center. And Vitrek is a company that we worked with during COVID, so we have a long history with them. We feel very good about it. We did have a presentation with them. You'll have more information in Q3 report. So Vitrek built this back-end system. You'll see all the different tiles in which individuals have to go through. As soon as a student walks into the Wellness Center, they check in through this system on their Chromebook or an iPad. They enter all of their data. The system can track how many students, individual uses, and duplicated uses. It can also track how many minutes from the intake to the time the student leaves the Wellness Center. It will also do a scan. It can detect temperature and blood pressure. We have noticed just from the Wellness Center, each school is capturing data very differently, anywhere from a clipboard with a paper and pencil sign-in to a Excel spreadsheet. We are hoping to systemize this to capture that. And then the other thing is this is something that can go across different platforms so that health services, behavioral and mental health, other areas of the school community, whether it be a principal or discipline, as well as the Wellness Center, can actually track the activity of all of the students. So there'll be, I think, very juicy information coming in the next quarter. So our student mentor resource training, that kicked off. We did a campaign in Q2. We advertised in the Palm Springs Post, had a lot of success. We were able to have a handful of returners as well as attract new mentors. We have 42 mentors and we have 44 students. We did expand to Palm Springs High School this year. So we're in Desert Hot Springs High School, Palm Springs High School, and Rancho Mirage High School. And I will say that out of 110 student applicants, we were only able to take the 44. And that really strictly is capacity. And again, we started a new school. We launched a new school, so we really wanted to be mindful of the success of that school. It's going very, very well. And we are already planning in Q3 our college trips, which we'll report the next time we're up here. School gardens, this was a donation and an initiative from the City of Palm Springs and the Measure J Commission. These photos are from Cielo Vista Charter and Palm Springs High School. That is where we have started. There are four school gardens that are slated to be opened. Cielo Vista Charter will have a salsa and taco event with items that are grown in their garden, and that will be on May 4th. And then Palm Springs High School, they have established a greenhouse where they are already growing their seedlings, and those seedlings choose the selected